Hi, it's Tegan, and for this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 10 new releases that have come out in the last 2 months or so. About a year ago I did one of these videos and I basically just talked about all of the music that I was loving that had come out, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. And I'll obviously be leaving everybody's links, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, all of that will be down below so that if you guys like what you hear, you can go and check out more from them. I've narrowed it down to my top 10. I'm very excited to share these with you guys, and I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So first of all is one that pretty much inspired this video, and that is a song that came out today, and that is Worry About Yourself by Shorelines. Shorelines are a Brisbane pop punk band, and I've seen them live like 15 times, I don't even know, but so I've heard this song live quite a few times, but they finally released a studio version of it and it's incredible. I love it a lot. Number 2 is a band that I have reacted to their other 2 songs on this channel, but I didn't actually react to this one, which is their 3rd release, because I wasn't home when it was released and I just really wanted to listen to it. This is Everchange, and the song is Little Waterfall, and Everchange are fantastic. They are a Sydney pop-ish band. They are great. Next up is an album which I have not talked about really much at all on this channel, and that is just because every single time he released any sort of music or single or music video or anything from it, I wasn't home or I just didn't have the time or the equipment or anything to film a reaction video, and that is Troye Sivan with Bloom. And if you guys know me at all, you would know that Troye is like my favorite human ever. I love him to absolute pieces, and Blue Neighborhood came out in 2015, so it's been a very long time since his debut album, and he finally dropped his 2nd album, which is called Bloom, and it's absolutely incredible. Oh my god, like it just blew all of my expectations out of the water. Like from all of the singles, I knew it was going to be incredible, and obviously it's Troye, I know it's going to be incredible anyways, but it just like, oh my god, it just like blew my mind. Like it is so good. So my 2 favorite songs off of this album currently are a song called 17 and a song called Postcard. They are both so good. What the hell? I sent you a postcard from Tokyo, baby. You never picked it up. But you're still picking me up. Don't put me back down like it's nothing to you. Take your time, pull me in, push me out. Simplify all the whispers of doubt. Did you call me right now? Did you call me right now? Next up is a person who I love a whole lot, and her name is Gabby Hanna, and she recently released 2 songs, the first one being Honestly and the second one being Honestly Encore, and both are so good. And she played Honestly live at VidCon Australia, and oh my god, my like heart just like burst out of my stomach. She's so good. She's just like become this big pop star, and like I'm so proud of her and I love her so much. Next up is a very incredible person, and I actually reacted to this song, but I wanted to include it because I've been absolutely loving it, and playing it on repeat. It is great, and that is Sober by Tide Levi. He is an Australian YouTuber turned DJ turned musician. He's a great person. I love him a lot, and this song is fantastic. So next up is another Australian band, and that is a band called With Confidence. However, they have sort of, you know, skyrocketed everywhere else around the world as well. They recently released their second album called Love and Loathing, and it is absolutely incredible, and I love every single song. Jaden's voice is so mesmerizing. I just love it so much. But my absolute favorite song on this album is a song called Sing to Me. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Next up is a band called As It Is, and they actually released their third album recently, which is called The Great Depression, and it is so good, and it has so many great messages within it. It really truly tells a story, and just the way that it's been written and presented and everything down to like the track order on the album, it's all so good, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. And my favorite song currently on the album is a song called The Stigma, Boys Don't Cry. It was one of their singles, but I've recently just been absolutely adoring it. Next is, surprisingly, another Australian band, and that is a band called Between You and Me. They recently released their debut album called Everything Is Temporary, and it is such a good pop punk album. I saw them live last week, and oh my god, they're just they're just so good. Like, I can't even wrap my head around how a band, it was a small room, and how a band can just make it feel so intense and so huge, and oh my god, they are so good, and this album is nothing short of that. It is so good. My favorite song on the album is the title track, Everything Is Temporary. I love it so much. These next two artists are probably the oldest artists that I have on this list, the oldest songs, and they have released more songs since then, but these are just the ones that I've been loving and playing on repeat recently. So the second to last one is 21 Pilots, and they recently just like came back and just like dropped everything on us, an album, a tour, everything. I'm seeing them in December, and I'm so excited. And I actually did do a reaction to this song and one of the other songs, so I will leave that link down below as well. But this is a song called Jumpsuit, and it's so good. And finally, the very last artist on this list, the very last newly released track that I have been loving recently is Give Yourself a Try by the 1975. This is a fairly old newly released track, but it did come out this year, so we're midway through this year, so I'm just gonna roll with it. And it's the one that I've been listening to the most since they started releasing new music, and I love it a lot, and it's great. I know a lot of people didn't like it because they didn't like some of like the guitar noises and stuff in it, but I love it. I think it's really unique, and I love the lyrics, and it's just very good. So yeah, that was a very fun video to film. That was literally just me rocking out to music. I enjoy that. I kind of want to do one of these every few months or every time I've got enough artists that have released new music that have come out, because I really enjoy doing this, and I like recommending music to everybody and just, you know, dancing to my favorite songs. I hope that if you watch this, you learned something about me and my music taste, and also found some bands that you would like to listen to, because there's lots of great music out there that not a lot of people know about. And there's some artists who deserve more recognition than they currently have. Let me know down in the comments some of your favorite new releases that have come out recently within the last year or whatever. I would absolutely love to know. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate that. If you want to subscribe to my channel and see more videos from me, you can click right here. I would also really appreciate that. You can check out my last video here if you want to check that out, and all of my social media links are here. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this video. I'm Tegan, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!